Hi everyone, my name is Abby Jolie. I'm a motivational speaker, and before we start this video off, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. May everyone feel very happy this year, joyful, bliss, and so much more. And to celebrate the new year, I wanted to do this topic on goal setting and what is goal setting and how do we do that. So let's just jump right in. I always like to start off with the definition of the topic, and the definition of goal setting is the process of defining and working towards a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So that is what goal setting is. And we're going to talk about how we are going to set up our years for success for 2025, which is so crazy to even say that we're in the new year. So let's go into number one. Number one, you're going to want to define your vision. So if you're not sure what your vision is or what you want 2025 to look like, I have a great video of leveling up your life. I'll link that down below so you guys can watch how to level up your life, because that's going to give you a good way to kind of strategize how to create and elevate your life. But what is your vision for 2025? What is your ideal vision and goal? And I have to say to that, what are you expecting? Right? So maybe that is doing something on Pinterest. I talk about Pinterest a lot. Maybe that's, clicking things that you're envisioning, going on Pinterest. Pinterest is a great way, a good tool to kind of focus on what you're manifesting into your life and how you want to go forward with 2025. So what are you envisioning this year? Is that going for walks? Is that, making your bed every day? Is that doing Pilates? Now, these are just things that I like to do. It can be more catered to yourself, but these are just things that helped me elevate my life and vision out what I want for this year. So define your vision, create a vision board. I think making a vision board is so purposeful because you have an idea of what you want to achieve, which is important about goal setting. So when you make a vision board, you can do that for free on Pinterest. Click on things that you want and start making your vision board. Or if you like arts and crafts, I'm a very crafty person myself. I love doing collages. You can take pictures. They even have on Amazon this book that you can collage out of, cut things out and glue it together and make a personal vision board. So if you're a visual person and you need it straightforward, you can make your own vision board and put it somewhere in your room, put it somewhere where you can see all the time, put it in your desk, office, it doesn't matter. Make it visual, and it's going to help you remember that that is what you're envisioning, that is what you're manifesting, and that's what you want into your life. We're going to move on to number two, which is create an action plan. How can we have goals without an action plan? How are we going to do that? So start off with just little things, small goals, big goals, everything. Write it down on a list, right? And you want to have SMART goals. You might be like, what is SMART goals? SMART goals is making sure that they're achievable. And it's okay if you can't achieve a goal. Just make sure that you're always working hard towards your goal, right? So we're not here to be upset with ourselves. We're not here to be complaining. Well, yes, you can complain. It's okay to complain, but not every day, right? Because we need to make sure that we're elevating, we're doing good, we're doing well. And when we have these goals, right? So one of my goals for 2025 is to make sure that I drink more water. When I wake up, I want a glass of water. I normally like to drink iced tea. I know that that's my guilty weakness. Some people are coffee drinkers. I am a tea drinker. I love iced tea, and I should not be drinking that straight in the morning. When I wake up, I need to be drinking a glass of water. So that is one of my small goals, is that I want to drink a glass of water. I want to feel hydrated. It's so good to drink water and feel hydrated. Another thing is maybe working out. And if you don't like to work out, me either. It's okay. Find a 10-minute video, 15-minute video, and I promise it will make a world of a difference. Start small. Remember, goals are to be achievable. They're not meant to be overwhelming. Now, you can have long-term goals, as in the sense of, well, I want to graduate from school, or I want to go to travel the world. That's okay too. Just make sure that they're still achievable within your limits, right? Because we want to make sure that we're always staying on top on our goals and making sure that we're getting our goals in place to grab and achieve it. So always make sure that you're setting your tone, right? Set your tone for success. If you have a mindset where you're saying, you know what, I want $1 million. Well, how are you going to get there? What are you going to do to get $1 million? Because it's achievable. Some say that's not achievable at all. Well, maybe without that mindset, right? So make sure your mindset is ready and eligible to grab those goals, right? Because some people, some like me, I love to have big goals, right? So making sure that they're still within my reach. All right, moving on to step number 3, that is track your process. Now, you might look at me like, track my process? How do I do that? Tracking your process is so important. I love to keep a journal. You'll probably hear me in every podcast I've said. I love journals. Journals are the best because they help you write down and help your subconscious lock it in, right? So when you write down, you know what I'm going to do, I'm going to write down that I want to work out and I want to lose some weight, but I don't like to exercise. But today I'm going to do 10 minutes. That's achieving a goal. And it may be a long-term goal. Maybe you want to lose 50 pounds. Maybe you want to lose 10 pounds. It doesn't even matter. You want to lose weight. You got to make sure it's achievable and that you're still working and tracking the progress, right? But when you're tracking the progress, be so proud of yourself. Be so proud of yourself because that's a timeline for you to look back and be like, you know what? I did all these things and I did it and nobody else did it but me. But me. And that's what makes this so exciting about the process, is that you might feel overwhelmed, which is totally okay. But when you write things down and you look back, you're realizing that there is so much more happening. And remember that patience is key. Now, I struggle with that sometimes here on this podcast. I'm always going to be very honest. And having patience can be very difficult. You know, sometimes we just want things to just come our way. But when we realize that, you know what, I want my room to be clean, that's something where you can't be upset about you only clean one spot and that's it. You didn't do the rest. Well, you know what? Be proud of yourself for doing something in your room, right? We worked on this little corner and now it's perfect. Or I hate the word perfect, but perfect to your standards, right? So just make sure that you're having patience with yourself. Be kind and compassionate with yourself because goals aren't easy sometimes. They're not easy. And when you're eligible to get that and be patient with yourself, it will make your life so much easier. I hope you guys really like this video. I hope these 3 tips really help you in achieving your goals this 2025 year. Let me know what you're feeling next in these videos. I'm super excited to hear what you have to say, and I hope much success for everyone. Health, wealth, success, everything goes on. The list keeps going on, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.